To truly connect with somebody, I believe that it is just to know them as they come, as they are, and to also know them in a way that they don't really know themselves. I think my story is that I'm a young woman trying to do her best in life with what she's been handed and what she knows. I believe most of my moments that I have that like fear of lack of acceptance kind of come from that middle school age where you're like, I don't really know who I am, I don't know where I belong, and you're in this like weird space where you have these friends. I feel like a good moment I could share is just like this one birthday party. We were all going to bed and these girls had snuck off to one of the bedrooms and I was stuck in the living room by myself. And it was just kind of that moment where I was like, oh yeah, like I don't feel very welcomed. I like walked up to the door and I could hear them talking and they were all laughing and having fun and I just wasn't included in that. And I think it's like one of those moments that kind of stick with you because you're so young and impressionable.
Something that brings forth the fear of lack of acceptance for me these days is small talk. I feel super awkward sometimes and like I don't know what to say because they'll be talking about something and I'm like, that's not relatable to me. So I'm like trying to find a way to respond and then it's like that fear creeps in of like, oh, I'm saying something super weird or I'm being weird and they are like, ooh. I wish people understood that I am sometimes just shy and quiet when they're getting to know me, especially when they're getting to know me. It adds like a level of anxiety of like, if I don't say anything, are they gonna think that I'm not interested in talking or like getting to know them, but I'm just really shy.
You know when you kind of meet people and then you just like, they're so different than you, they've lived a different life, they've grown up different ways. You want to be a part of this group, you want to know these people and you want to get to know them in ways that you want them, in those ways that you want them to know you. And it just doesn't work out that way and you kind of have to learn and accept that some of those people just aren't meant for you and those aren't your people. You want them to turn out a certain way and you want those friendships to go a certain way and those relationships and you have this idea that it's going to last a long time and then they don't and you're kind of, oh, like you're so disappointed and you're heartbroken in a way and you have to learn to accept that and then move on.
A time in which I felt a connection with someone would be when I was saying goodbye to my best friend before she moved back to Chicago in 2021. The connection that we had just felt so amplified, and that moment of sitting in my driveway in her car, hugging, like we hugged for like maybe like 10 minutes. But it was like a palpable feeling of like, this person and I are so connected and after we let go, we're gonna be so divided.
There was this one day I'm sitting there getting my nails done and there's like this older kind of lady next to me. She just starts talking to me and we kind of just gab it out and talk like girls. And I always kind of remember her being like, whatever you do in life, I don't know what you'll do, but I know you'll do it well, and I have hope that you'll do that, and that kind of sticks with me.
I really feel like if I can just find ways to feel like I belong in the life I'm living now, like, and feel more secure with that, then I'll be able to make that small talk and do that uncomfortable thing and not have like the fear of anything slip in.
I don't think it comes down to just finding others who accept me and self-acceptance. I think it's like
if anything, I think it's a good balance. I think it's more like you have to know who you are. You have to have that good basis of who I am, and these are my morals, this is who I am, this is how I come. I think I've had successes and I've also had failures in trying to find my sense of belonging. You have to find your people. It's a journey. It's not all about kind of where you end up. You learn lessons from everybody, so it's more about like meeting these people, and sometimes those people have pushed you to find, you know, who you are and find that sense of belonging.
But I feel like I'm starting to have like community. You can have fun with anybody, does not mean that they care about you as a person and are treating you as such. Can you actually connect with someone and have like a meaningful relationship where you are taking care of them in a way and they're also taking care of you?
Human connection is important is because it's a way of life, it's a human need, it's a necessity. I think connection and life itself, it's like we're all living this life together and we're all on earth together. Why deprive yourself of something so beautiful and so amazing in so many fundamental ways? My philosophy is be you so the people looking for you can find you.